here we have Reptile Raph. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Avionyx back with another review video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and ring that bell if you're into content like this of action figure review videos. But in this video, we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the new Super Shredder Turtles of Grayskull action figure by Mattel of this action figure line. Now you can find him maybe inside of Walmart's, but right now I pre-ordered this through the Walmart app and he is a $24.99 mid-tier Turtles of Grayskull action figure, because like the regular turtles were like $20 maybe, and then the higher tier like Krang and Slaker was a $30 action figure. So he is $25. I pre-ordered him when he was first announced through the Walmart app back in January. But yeah, so he finally arrived. So here we go with Super Shredder, the mutated serpent ninja master. Mine arrived with an unpunched card, but too bad, I am gonna be unboxing him anyways. But that is the front, looks amazing. And then here is the side of the packaging, that side. And then here is the other side. And then here is the back, which looks great as an unpunched card. And if you want to read that, go ahead and pause it and read it. But let's take a look here. It says, put the dagger of Serpus into hand, build the slithering sorcerer's staff. And then it says a Reptile Wars logo right there. If you need a barcode, it's the screenshot so you can hunt him down. There you go. But other than that, let's go ahead and open him up. Upon opening up the side of the box, we are greeted with how to insert the staff into his hands and also his cape and the head. Here's the little diagram that shows what parts are removable. And then here is the Turtles of Grayskull collector card. Great artwork on the front, and then on the back, you can read all that. Alright, so here's our Super Shredder and all the accessories here. So let's take a look at the accessories. So this first one here is this nice big blade that reminds me of the blade that Raphael has come with in the first wave of Turtles. Mine has some plastic garbage gunk on the blade right there. But yeah, that's how this one looks like. Pretty cool. And this is going to attach to this part of the staff that you can interchange out the tip or the blade part. So this is like the handle right here, so you can put that in his hand and then just peg it in just like so. And then now we have this kind of weapon, all right? Or we have the full staff like this, and now he can have this large thing, which is actually taller than Super Shredder. So those are the accessories. You know, this is like basically a MOTU Origins, but mashed up with Ninja Turtles, so that's really cool. But yeah, so here is our close-up look of the Super Shredder. It looks really cool. So he's basically taking on the form of a reptile. That's how they've decided to mash him up. And we are going to stand him up next to the first issue of our Shredder from Turtles of Grayskull, but the armor looks more deluxe and more menacing. We've got a heart sculpted cape, all tattered and torn. Kind of looks like Splinters here. Let me grab him and see if it's no, it's different. But there is Splinter's heart sculpted cape. All right, let me bust out our initial Shredder to do a comparison. So if you wanted to stand them side by side, there is our first wave Shredder and our new Super Shredder. But I wish Super Shredder, you know, being the word that he is, super, just like in the movie and everything, Super Shredder is a lot bigger than regular Shredder. So I feel like I would have paid an extra $5 for them to make a $30 Super Shredder that is a lot taller than the regular Shredder. You know, basically as tall as Slaker, whatever, like this. You know, it should have been as tall as and as bulky as our Slaker, whatever. But yeah, other than that though, I think it's pretty cool, their take on it. And as far as articulation goes, his head is pretty loose. but I mean, it's MOTU origin style articulation. And then all of these is removable, of course. But yeah, we got some good movement there, and you know, it's all the typical articulation you would find with origins. So the swivel and the one joint at the elbows, and then the wrist action is hinging side to side. But the cool thing is, because he takes on the form of a reptile. Let's go ahead and take off his head quick and the cape. Take a closer look at the actual reptile tail part. But the details look really cool. But this all articulates to have him not really standing. But yeah, so all this articulates. It's got about 1, 2, 3 points of articulation there. Oh, it looks like you can put the this blade here too on the tip of the tail, really. Stand them up that way. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. But I mean, you could insert it into the staff handle as well. But yeah, so there's that. So I went ahead and disassembled them completely. But there is the upper torso. And you know, if you're familiar with these MOTU origins, parts are easily swappable if you really want to mix and match arms and limbs and torsos and heads. But yeah, just to look at how everything looks all disassembled too. And then here's the tail part, which, you know what, I'm gonna put a turtle on this and see how it looks. But yeah. All right, so Wave 1, Turtles of Grayskull Raphael, his skin tone matches Super Shredder's tail the closest. But yeah, here we have Reptile Raph with the blade and the tail too as well. I think it goes kind of pretty cool, actually. Looks pretty cool like this. What do you guys think? Back to Super Shredder, and now he is all fully outfitted with the staff. And yeah, that looks pretty cool, and I believe I'm gonna have him displayed up in my MOTU Turtles of Grayskull shelf just like that. And now it's time to size up Super Shredder with some other figures from this line. So there's the first Shredder that came out, and then here's Bebop and Rocksteady. And then here he is with our Slash or Faker and our Krang. And then here he is with Donatello and Splinter. So yeah, I'll be reorganizing my Turtles of Grayskull display shelves for the new edition of our Super Shredder. Like I said, my only gripe is I wish he was a lot bigger, or you know, just as tall as maybe Krang or Slacker. You know, I'd happily pay the extra $5 for a $30 deluxe Super quote-unquote Shredder. But yeah, $24.99. Walmart. Any reports of finding him in stores? Chime down in the comments, because I haven't seen any. And right now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, through the Walmart app, he is out of stock. But be sure to add it to your wish list so you can be notified of when he's back in stock. But yeah, so that's going to wrap up our unboxing and review video of Super Shredder from the Turtles of Grayskull action figure line by Mattel. If you guys enjoyed watching this content, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. It'll help out my video in the YouTube algorithm. Go ahead and say hi down in the comments section, or leave your thoughts down below. And please, once again, if you haven't already, please subscribe and ring that bell. I'll see you guys in the next review video.